discussion is on the indole test. Indole test is a very common test done for the identification of gram-negative bacilli. It is a component of the Imbic reaction which is used for the identification of Enterobacteriaceae. I stands for indole test, M for methyl red test, V for Voges-Proskauer test and C for citrate test. Here we have to use E. coli ATCC25922 as the positive control and Pseudomonas aeruginosa ATCC27853 as the negative control. Some ATCC strains of Klebsiella pneumoniae, Proteus mirabilis, etc. are also used as negative controls. For this test, we have to inoculate the bacteria in a tryptophan containing media. Peptone water has adequate amount of tryptophan. It is made with the following ingredients, that is peptone 20 grams, sodium chloride 5 grams in distilled water 1 liter. Some bacteria have the enzyme tryptophanase that break down this tryptophan to indole, pyruvate and ammonia. This indole accumulates in the media and it is volatile. The inoculated broth has to be incubated at 37 degrees Celsius for 24 to 48 hours for optimum release of indole. This indole in the broth can be detected in many ways. First, we will discuss the indole test with Ehrlich reagent, which is a more sensitive method than others, and it is the best reagent for anaerobes and non-fermenters. Ehrlich reagent is made up of para-dimethyl aminobenzaldehyde 2 grams, ethyl alcohol 95% 190 ml and concentrated hydrochloric acid 40 ml. First, we have to extract the indole in the broth using xylene. For this, we have to add 1 ml xylene to 5 ml broth culture. Plug the test tube and mix them properly by shaking. Add 0.5 ml of Ehrlich reagent through the side of the test tube. A red ring appears immediately at the junction of the broth and the xylene solution. This is because para-aminobenzaldehyde reacts with indole to form a red rose-indole dye. Why should we extract this indole? If it is not extracted, the sodium nitrite which is present in the media will prevent its detection by the reagent. For indole extraction, instead of xylene, we can use ether, chloroform or petroleum. While doing this method, we have to be extremely careful. It is the general practice of a microbiologist to flame the mouth of the test tube before putting back the cotton plug. Never flame the tube while doing this procedure because xylene and all the other fluids used for extraction of indole are highly inflammable. The next method is by using Kovacs reagent, which is made up of para-dimethyl aminobenzaldehyde 10 grams, amyl or isoamyl alcohol 150 ml and concentrated hydrochloric acid 50 ml. Add 0.5 ml of Kovacs reagent to the broth culture and shake gently. Here indole extraction is done by amyl or isoamyl alcohol which acts as a solvent. Since amyl alcohol is not water soluble, a red color develops as an oily layer on the top of the broth if the organism has produced indole. It may take up to 1 minute to develop this color. We cannot use peptone water in all situations. For example, to confirm fecal contamination of water bodies, we do a test called Eichmann's test. Here the situation may necessitate the subculture of E. coli to liquid media and incubation at 44 degrees Celsius. Majority of the peptones are unsatisfactory for indole test in cultures grown at 44 degrees Celsius. In such situations, we have to use tryptone water instead of peptone water to demonstrate the indole reaction. Now, tryptone water is made up of the following ingredients: oxide tryptone 20 grams, sodium chloride 5 grams and distilled water 1 liter. Next method is the spot indole test. Saturate a piece of Whatman number 1 filter paper with 1% para-dimethyl aminocinnamaldehyde reagent. Using a wooden stick, apply a bacterial colony on the filter paper and rub it. Here a blue color develops within 30 seconds if the organism is indole positive. Once again I repeat, it is a blue color and not a pink color. Now paper strips impregnated with oxalic acid can be held near the mouth of the test tube containing the broth culture of the organism. You can place the filter paper between the test tube and the cotton plug. Indole volatilizes and changes the color of the filter paper to pink. Kovacs indole paper strips can also be used in a similar way. Now how will we do indole test in anaerobes? Grow the organism in AIM, that is anaerobe investigation media. Take 1 ml of AIM and add 0.2 ml of toluene for extraction of indole. Then add 0.2 ml of Ehrlich reagent. A pink color develops. Spot indole test is also very good for anaerobes. Suppose you wish to know the indole reaction of an organism on the same day without overnight incubation, Covenant Steel has suggested 3 methods. First is using a medium which contains tryptone 1%, meat extract 0.3% in distilled water. They have suggested another medium which contains tryptophan 0.03% and peptone 0.1% with buffer 0.5% in distilled water. Both these media can be heavily inoculated with the test organism and then incubate at 37 degrees Celsius in a water bath for about 2 hours. Then add 4 drops of Kovacs reagent which has got isoamyl alcohol as a solvent. A reddish ring appears if the organism is indole positive. The third method suggested by Covenant Steel is NCTC micro method. It is called micro method because we are using only microliters of all the ingredients. Here we have to make a suspension of the bacteria, that is make a heavy inoculum of the bacterium in distilled water, wash them and centrifuge them and then resuspend the bacteria in a small quantity of water and take 0.04 ml of the bacterial suspension, add 0.06 ml of 0.1% tryptophan and 0.04 ml of 0.25 molar phosphate buffer and maintain the pH at 6.8. So you can see all these values are in microliters. Now incubate this at 37 degrees Celsius in a water bath for 1 hour and add 0.06 ml of Kovacs reagent which has got isoamyl alcohol as the solvent. Immediate red color indicates a positive reaction. Many semi-solid media which detects indole along with other tests are available. For example, motility indole urea media MIU. In this picture you can see the first test tube. Here the organism is indole positive. It is motile but it is urease negative. It is a semi-solid media and in the second test tube you can see the organism is non-motile. It has hydrolyzed urea but it is indole negative, and the third test tube you can see it has not produced indole, it has not hydrolyzed urea, at the same time the organism is motile. Another semi-solid media which can show multiple properties is SIM or sulfide indole motility media. Here also you can see different combinations of say indole reaction, the motility of the organism and the H2S production of the organism. Another media is the motility indole ornithine media. Then you have the motility indole lysine media. So here you can see the lysine and ornithine decarboxylation. You can also see the motility of the organism and the indole production of the organism. Now some variations can occur in indole reaction. So what are the variations? Sometimes you find that some strains of E. coli appear indole negative after incubation at 37 degrees Celsius, but they become indole positive when they are kept for some time at 30 degrees Celsius. Again, it is seen that some species of Clostridium give indole positive results only when they are incubated for 10 days. Another feature seen is that Clostridium sporogenes loses its indole activity very fast. If it is incubated for more than 1 day, it becomes indole negative. Another feature is catol, that is methyl indole or methylated indole, which is formed by some organisms during tryptophan degradation. They give an orange colored ring instead of the red ring. An organism called Delphia acidoverans gives a pumpkin orange colored ring due to the formation of anthranylic acid instead of indole. Now let me enlist some indole positive organisms. The list is very huge. Let me select some important organisms. E. coli, Edwardsiella tarda, Klebsiella oxytoca and Klebsiella planticola. Now it is included under Rhautella. Citrobacter corsare, Proteus vulgaris, Proteus redgeri, Morganella morgagni, Providentia, Vibrio cholera, Haemophilus influenza, Shigella dysentery type 2, Aeromonas, Plesiomonas, the flavobacterium. You have the Pasteurella maltosida. Huge group of non-fermenters are there which are indole positive, some like Vixella, Bergiella, Empedobacter and so many unnamed CDC groups. Before I conclude, let me tell you something about nitroso-indole reaction. When a few drops of concentrated sulfuric acid is added to a 24-hour peptone water culture of Vibrio cholera, a reddish pink color develops. Here indole is formed and nitrates are reduced to nitrites simultaneously. This nitroso-indole reaction is also called cholera red reaction because it was studied in Vibrio cholera initially. So that's in short about the indole test of bacteria. Thank you.